TigerDetails.com, Jared Roser over at Madison Prep with a couple of Louisiana's top 2020 defensive back prospects. Joel Williams, Major Burns, teammates last several years, and now both kind of blowing up on the recruiting trail as well, getting ready for their senior years in the fall. We didn't plan to come in here dressed like triplets, but they threw the shirts on, and I'm not changing. So, man, what's it been like? I know, Joel, you've been kind of picking up steam recruiting-wise for a while. Major, the last week has been crazy for you.
Yes, sir.
What's that been like to have them start falling in line one after the other?
Let me go for it. It's just been a blessing. They come in unexpectedly, but I just been praying on it and working hard. So when they come, just act like I've been there before, take it in stride.
And you'd started to really pick up steam a little bit previously, but since the spring hit, you've started to get some pretty noticeable ones too, I think, or notable ones too. I think Vanderbilt might be the most recent, but it's been a few in the last week or so as well.
Yes, sir. It's been hard. You know, all the schools are offering, every school hitting you up, and it's time to make a decision. It can be very hard, but you know, every school is showing love, and it really came out the blue. You know, it's all blessings.
To have this type of attention come through for both of y'all, and some of the other guys getting some college love too. What's it been like at school to have that type of a recruiting process be happening for multiple of y'all?
I mean, it's pretty exciting. You only get one recruiting process, so I'm just trying to make the best out of it. I get a lot of love from the Madison Prep community, from teachers to students. So I'm just enjoying the process.
Basically, they look at you as a leader at school now, because we're the only two on the team right now with offers. So we got to be leaders. We got to show the other teammates who trying to get offers, like we got to show them how to lead and show them the way how to get offers, like working hard and all that.
This program just started the last, I say few years, it's been a little while now, but it's still a relatively young program, and some guys from different positions have gone on to go play college ball. A lot of the top guys have been like that defensive front, though, been like defensive ends, linebackers, and now y'all are two of the top defensive backs to come through playing more DB wide receiver. How good do y'all feel like this secondary has started to come along? How do y'all feel like y'all match up? Not just y'all, but this group.
I feel like this secondary we got is real special. It's a mix of 2020 and 2021. We can come out there and compete and work hard. And we got some nice size. We got a nice size secondary.
Everybody over 6 foot.
Yeah, whole secondary over 6 foot.
Yeah, everybody long, athletic.
Real good defensive score, even
so
in the pass.
If you want to beat us, you better put it on the ground.
Y'all have had a chance to match up against each other too, because y'all both played some offense. Take me through what it's like as a receiver to go against one another. I guess start with you, Major, going against Joel. What do you see from him that makes him tough to try and play offense against, and what are some spots where you're like, all right, I might could pick on this a little bit, if anything?
Well, with Joel, he's bigger than your average cornerback, so it's really harder to run your route because you're real physical. But he's just a well-rounded cornerback. I don't really see no weakness. Every time I go against him, I got to give 100% if I want to get a catch. So that just made me better going against him.
We get each other better. You know, he 6'3", so I'm a receiver like, jumping over your head.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
people just sweat it down like a fly. But you can't really find a weakness. We can't really find a weakness in each other because we work each other hard.
Yeah. A lot of the same things, that size and length, physicality
speed.
stuff. Yeah, speed.
Yeah, right.
What do y'all, as y'all get ready now for this spring and summer, heading into y'all's final year of high school, what does that look like for y'all? Y'all have any big visits coming up? Obviously, seven season and camp season starting up. What are y'all's kind of mindsets, goals, plans, anything along those lines?
I'm starting to, as these offers come in, I'm starting to get my schedule right. With at least, as I'm getting my schedule right, I'm making sure I'm maintaining in school. I don't really want football to get too much of my school, so We definitely gonna go on some visits together. And, 707, they taking us on visits too. Yeah, so I think it's about almost time to make that decision. So the visits really gonna play a big part in that.
Yeah. Same thing. He said we gotta take all our visits. I know I ain't take all my visits yet, but I'm trying to get this over before the early signing. Just take all our visits, trying to see who we like the most, get some official visits out of the way. We taking all our. Well, you taking all 5 yours?
Oh yeah.
I'm taking all 5 of mine. So we just get out the way.
You talk about like trying to make a decision soon. You mentioned early signing period. When you look at a decision soon, is that what you mean? You mean like a signing in December, or do you want to try and figure out where you want to be even before next season rolls around?
I think I'm gonna make sure I want to sign in December because I think I want to graduate early graduation.
Yeah. But
So,
no, other than that, there's not y'all don't feel like y'all are trying to make a rush to make a commitment or anything.
I thought I was, but I don't know.
Nah, no sir. I just want, with the commitment, I just want to make sure I make the best decision possible. So with that being said, make sure I take all my visits and then get together with my family, and it's gonna be a family decision. Even though I gotta go there, I want to make sure that everybody plays a big part in that decision.
So we'll get into the season, go see some of the atmospheres on game day, stuff like that, and it's just a matter of figuring out before December so y'all can make a move at that point. Gotcha. You, I don't know how much you want to talk about it. You mentioned almost committing at one point, deciding otherwise. What was that situation?
Yeah, almost committed to.
Almost committed. I don't know. It was just hard, And I almost committed when I first got my first offer. I was tripping. It was my first offer. No, it was my first offer, Tennessee. I really wasn't. But I know I know the recruiting process now, but I was close to committing. I was really supposed to commit. I was about to commit January 13th, my birthday. I wanted to commit there. Now I'm like, oh no, because the recruiting process is very hard, and like probably a school I don't want to go to. And I won't say the name. Well,
Fair enough. I didn't
ain't
know
gonna
how
say
much.
the name right
Yeah.
now. I tell you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
sure.
it on camera.
Yeah, I didn't know how much you wanted to get into any of that, but I mean, you mentioned having kind of a different outlook now than when it started. How much have you guys learned through this process now that you've had a little bit of a time to step back, look at it a little bit, gain some perspective, have some conversations? When you look at where you are from the first offer to where you are now, how much has your kind of understanding of it changed?
They said get serious when you're a senior.
So,
I believe it. They said get serious. After February signing, they already get very
It's like
serious.
the recruiting process really gonna be serious. Like we ready for it.
yeah.
I almost committed, but I had to talk to my family and different coaches and get everybody feed. They told me not to, so I think it was great that I didn't, because I picked up a lot of steam this week.
Yeah. But, when y'all are having those conversations with family and trying to kind of weigh some things, what are some of the things y'all are looking for in a college, as a university, as a program, coaching staff? What are the things that are kind of important factors to you as you start to weigh it out?
First, education. Then, is the coach going to stay there? Like, I don't want to go somewhere with a coach. We get about 3 different coaches.
Yeah.
2 different coaches. I really want a solid coach I can trust and just build a strong relationship with, and a great atmosphere too.
Yeah.
I want to go somewhere where I can really play. I want to in the game. I want to go somewhere where I can, like, I go to lead at, make the lead better, and so I get better at, and education, the atmosphere, somewhere I like. I don't want to go nowhere I don't like. And that's really it.
Yeah. A lot of times you see guys that do as many different things in high school as y'all, when they get to that next level and focus on a position and get with the position coach in college, you see this huge jump. So for y'all to be where y'all are at right now and know that there's still that much, I guess, untapped potential still once you can kind of zero in on something, how good do you feel like y'all can be, whether you feel like you can be, or y'all feel like one another can be long term?
I mean, I feel like we both could be long term, but like this is my first year playing defensive back. I played quarterback, so I feel like my athleticism and hard work took me a long way. I feel like I got so much more to learn, so I'm just excited about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of potential. I believe we gonna do something in college. Like we gonna, what's the deal was? I think we get up there. So I think we could do a lot in college. I think we could both go to league. I can see us future first, second, third rounders anywhere in the league. So we got a lot of potential.
We've been knowing each other since we were little. Like I've been knowing Joe for a while.
How crazy is it to now be here, be in a situation where we're sitting down talking about the dozens of offers that are starting and seeing the potential continue to kind of lay out for the future?
That's crazy. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I thought I was gonna get my first offer when I was a senior, and now I got like 30, and I'm a junior. So we never knew both. Right. He didn't know he was gonna get all this right now.
Right.
He thought he was gonna just stay where I was on until his senior year. Nah, I hit him about 8 in 1 week, and I didn't know I was gonna have all this. I don't know. It is crazy.
Is playing together something y'all have talked about? Is that a thing that is a factor to potentially stay together?
We never really talked about playing together, but we talked about like what schools we like, what schools like our top 3, top 2. Now we want to play together, but this, I don't know. We trying to still decide. It's hard.
It's hard. He's Major Burns. He's Joe Williams. We're over at Madison Prep. For TigerDetails.com, Jared Roser.